Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to another Suck Sesh. I don't want this to end, so I'm like milking it. I'm trying to prolong it. I'm trying to make the show last as long as possible. But I hear we're headed to Norway for a little corporate retreat, so I've kind of, I'm loosey-goosey. I'm trying to dress casually, ready to sweat it out, maybe get in some hot yoga or something like that. I know I slid like a quick little clip in at the beginning of the last episode, but I wanted to address it in an official capacity in this episode, which is that thank you all for the love and support, not only for the whole Connor's wedding episode, but in the last episode, also me talking about mental health. Other people kind of shared their thoughts and stories and support as well. So glad we can have that conversation and try to destigmatize certain elements of it and kind of use this show as a platform to speak to that, as I think is apropos. Stewie is girl boss. Everybody's talking about the plane on the season poster, which is very ominous and foreshadowing. We can all agree that even though Logan Roy is now moved on to the big office tower in the sky, his presence is still very much felt in the show. It's like he's still in the room, especially with the way Kendall's behaving recently. Evidently, there were some scenes at the wake with Mencken. If anybody's curious, details in the comments about what the deleted scenes entailed. And then it's funny, the debates that are sparked, underlined versus crossed out. I like how the point of it is there is no 100% correct answer, and there's just going to be back and forth, and oh well, people do it like this way. Oh well, I've never crossed out like this way. As far as I can tell, to me it's crossed out. Who goes back through a document in pencil, adds addendums, and then is like, you know what, just to be extra sure, let me underline this name right here. I want it to be totally clear to myself. He crossed out Kendall's name. Now, he did put Kendall's name on there, which counts for something, but between when he put it on there and now, I'm firmly in the camp of he crossed it out. I know people on Twitter and what Jesse Armstrong himself talking about it in varying degrees, but also I can see over to the side already there's some, like, I'm getting excited because once I finish this show, I can go back through and watch all the video essays on Succession and all the character breakdowns and all that. QR code, by all means, if you have not already, vote on which show you want me to watch next, either Severance, Dark, or Mr. Robot. Additionally, I'm playing around with the camera settings. Let me know if you want me to go back to what it was. Just taking feedback as we go from this into whatever show we're going to watch next. A few people have posed this to me, and it's something that I'm open to doing. Would anybody want me, after I finish the show, to do like one big final video talking about it? I'd almost be tempted to do like a YouTube live type of thing where I go live for 45 minutes to an hour talking about the show, final thoughts. If I can remember everything, maybe a ranking of like seasons and episode, just kind of a Succession retrospective conversation. I feel like that'd be fun, and I'd love to do it. Everybody just kind of talks about whatever they want to talk about. Free roam, free reign. Let me know what you think. If that's something you'd be interested in, like a retrospective on the series after I finish it, please let me know, and I will gladly look at options for that. On to Kill List. Whoa. Yeah, back to the OG. Oh no. I like that whenever Kendall gets into like big boss baby mode, it's just like it's just hip hop and rap on his way to every corporate luncheon. Oh, see, this all makes me nervous. His stance, the posture, the shades are back out. It's back to like corporate Ken, like season 1 vote of no confidence Ken. But now he's even more emboldened and empowered, right? Because now no one can stand in his way.
To be on hand to smooth and say welcome home.
Welcome additional manpower. They can off until I need them.
Immediately right there, sounds like Papa Dragon is patented.
Fuck off! Want to show my face, check in with the Greys, and then get to the plane. Yeah, I'd rather have more time other end, okay? For sure. Maybe I get in early and fucking slip a Mickey and Manson's meatballs.
Before
He's like a
takeoff,
diet
might be
Logan.
nice to get a shot of you and Roman on the candid shot, stepping up. CE Bros is kind of the bad version.
CE Bros.
Shall we maybe not do the bad version?
Agreed.
Oh, Papa Dragon's throne. Again, now in that conversation of, you have what you wanted, you're finally here. Are you going to use your power for good, or are you going to become the man that your father was? Honestly.
Thank you, boy. You have a knack for the theatrics. I got here early. I'm just getting brief. Should I get Shiv? Bastion, could you get Shiv, please?
Good.
Okay,
Good
so
for him. Okay.
What's bubbling? You know, sure.
See, nervous for Shiv, but so far so good. We're trying to include Shiv on the day-to-day. Kendall was surprised by that a little bit, but Roman is like keeping her in the back of his mind. So I like that so far. There's some Shiv stands in the comments in last episode that were voicing their concerns as well. I've said it once, I'll say it again. I've had a tumultuous like love-hate relationship with Shiv. I feel like I do sympathize more with her these days. Like, I do feel for her. There's a reason that she acts out the way that she has in the past. End of the day, I would love to go back through the show again with all the added character context and see if I feel any differently about characters or the show in general.
Short-range top lines?
Studio would like to schedule a call this morning. Red flag.
We're okaying Callispatron reshoots, panicky vibes.
Second producer signed off on leave, citing mental collapse/overload.
We okay it. Yeah.
Great. We have
Boss
crunch in the
people
studios.
I think
Awesome.
gotta keep spending. I will say no a lot and shout, obviously, initially, but yeah.
And you got my email on Madsen Angle's deal thoughts?
Yeah, which one? You sent several.
The last one?
Damn. And he super slicked back his hair. I like how the more professional Roman is trying to be, the tighter his shirts get and the more slicked back his hair gets.
Ignore previous emails.
Yeah, great. Thanks for putting me through all that. We're good here, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
We can
cool.
all off. Yeah. Don't
Great,
talk
okay.
to my team, Hugo.
So,
March of the Emperor Penguins.
Oh. What? Uh-oh.
Morning.
Oh boy,
Morning.
here we go.
Back.
Just to check in pre-Norway.
Oh, okay. I think we did the check-in on the board call and on the follow-up call, and with your 33,000 emails.
Well, just anything we can do. to be
Everybody's
helpful
nervous.
in terms of like dry run.
Everybody's nervous. These two kids are gonna go in and like a pair of bozos mess up the entire deal.
Running the negotiation or
okay. We trust you absolutely. Now tell us every single word you plan on saying to him. Look, we want to knock this out of the park. Squeeze an extra
Ooh,
$3,
like the
$4 a
outfit.
share. Roman, me, Shiv, on point here to advise and liaise.
Matson asking, he's saying not to freak out.
Oh, here we
Freak
go.
out? Why?
Did you all just get this? Do you have this?
Oh,
They're
Christ.
asking for everyone. They're requesting us all in Norway.
He actually sent a list of names.
Oh,
So that's
Jesus.
sinister as
What is it, do we think?
Cultural compatibility check.
It's early, but it is smart.
Okay, but why check cultural compatibility if we haven't done the deal?
I guess because we are probably doing the deal.
unless he's looking for a way out.
Yeah, or invite everyone so he doesn't just have to deal with the B-roll brothers.
The
Can I have a
B-roll
look at this
brothers.
list? Is that...
You should also.
Is this the aforementioned kill list?
What does it look like if we say no? We don't play that week.
I guess in the
Oh.
interest of doing the
Shiv right there rolling her eyes was like, that sounds just like my father.
deal that we all want, maybe we should, play ball.
Yeah. No. Great. Great. Good. Let's go get the deal.
Okay.
Let's bleed the Swede.
Lead the Swede. Oh no. What I'm curious about, so these opening credits haven't changed since the last I thought they changed every season. It's a little bit surprising. So now I'm curious, are they trying to just to close it as the deal originally was, or are they going to like legitimately try to give them the squeeze like Sandy and Stewie wanted? I mean, at this point I feel like just try to get the deal done and get across the finish line, but they do really want to. That's the question, right? They wanted the capital so they could make sure they finish the Pierce acquisition, but now that they're kind of in charge of the whole shebang, do they need the extra capital?
Sir, sir!
Oh my god, no. Don't let him on the plane. Tom has the modern, like, Bond villain fit right now. The suit jacket and the turtleneck. Menacing.
Why Norway, not Sweden?
Annual retreat. Anyway, Norway, Sweden, what's the difference? They're all descended from the same rapists.
Hey, right.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
excited to get a feel for Scandinavia and some hotties.
Alright.
Right, the Arctic
Chill
foxes,
out, dude.
bit of Norwegian wood.
Greg, show some respect.
Hey, show some respect. You put some respect on Murakami's name, damn it.
With the ATN carve out, I'm not worried about Matson. I'm worried about being whacked by the cast of Bugsy Malone over there.
I'm worried about Matson. He's unpredictable. Oh my god, Tom, what are you wearing, Skechers? Like, what? Oh, last time we were all on a plane together, huh?
Got a problem, Tom?
You got your feet out. Oh my god. Carl put the grippers away. Riding on a plane used to be a whole thing, like suit and tie, just like something that's respectful, or I mean, I guess comfortable. I can't imagine traveling in sweatpants and a hoodie. I can't. I think sweatpants are for the house or maybe going out to get the mail. But if you're one of those troglodytes who wanders out of your house, gets on a plane, and like takes out the grippers, like you just got the dogs barking in the aisle, like feet out, eating fish and eggs, clipping toenails like an animal. Like, I hope they bury you under the prison. Like that, it's ridiculous. There's just certain etiquette, man. Just in public in general.
I'm concerned about this dad stuff because there's been more.
Sorry, I have to focus.
More dad stuff?
Studio
What,
overages,
PR?
Calypso Patron hibernation, 225 mil sunk cost.
Estimating about 3 weeks of reshoots, which is like 25 mil plus CGI.
I'm just struck by the number of pieces that Knife Dad and imply that his children, particularly his younger sons, have been covering for him for quite some time.
Hey, if someone's briefing anything against Dad, we'll crucify them. Okay?
Look at him playing it up for the Sibs. So he had Hugo soft action the smear campaign against his father, and now Shiv is like, you seen this stuff coming out, and I almost said Logan. It might as well be Logan. Just performative busy work, like security theater. Like, oh, sign this credit card receipt because that matters.
Rome, do you want to do the Madsen dossier together for angles? Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'm glad they're
I
so
don't
far
actually care.
they're all working
If you
together.
wanna burn Dad's legacy, or
Shiv, we're trying to prep to get inside his head to squeeze every nickel out of this fucking thing, and keeping the numbers straight across 5 fucking divisions. It's just
Shiv, we're death
So they are going to try to press Madsen for more money.
wrestling with ogres.
bah.
you're reading documents.
Keeper included.
We can cut Tom's throat.
Oh.
Kinky.
Oh well.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
I love cutting
how's he
Tom's
doing?
throat.
I mean, he's doing good. He's doing fine. That's not it. We just thought maybe in case that might be a nice thing for you.
Oh, well,
A little
thanks.
thing, a little present.
So, you know what? I'm up to my fucking eyeballs in investor conference, so I should speak to.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, hello. You overhear that, did you? I truly do wonder if they're going to attempt to salvage their relationship.
NASDAQ master race. They're just a bunch of really impressive, very serious young people.
Did you see what happened when they acquired the video game publisher?
Less than 10% retention.
They went through the place like fire ants.
Incredibly meritocratic.
Hey, come on, guys, listen.
You guys worried about losing your jobs?
Sure, they're young and they're fit, but they're European. They're soft. Hammocked in their social security safety nets.
Stop.
Sick on vacation mania and free healthcare. They may think they're Vikings.
Oh, I see what's going on here. They think there's writing on the wall. They're like, oh, if it goes through, have you seen their track record of what they did with other companies they've acquisitioned and how they've cleaned house, full forest fires to burn out the deadwood, you know?
But we've been raised by wolves, exposed to a pathogen that goes by the name Logan Roy. And they have no idea what's coming to them.
Oh, boy.
Okay?
I like her chutzpah.
We're snakes on a plane.
Damn. That is probably the most adept description, is exposed to the pathogen known as Logan Roy.
You guys clocked that he's a movie guy? We might need a line in case he queries the fucking cash incinerator that the studio is right now. He's just some guy.
Wow, the Iceman.
I don't know, I mean, maybe a little anxious about the deal.
And every dollar you squeeze makes us stronger for when we do PRSATN. Yeah?
Exactly. I didn't get a verbal confirmation there, old Ken doll. Ooh, pretty out there, though. We're in Norway, right? So Norwegians, yeah? Lovely music.
Pretty nice, huh?
Always staff taking care of the rich. Oh. It's a storm. Nice little sweater weather, though. These are my kind of outfits, honestly. Business all-terrain, what would you call that?
I already got fucking mud on my sneaks.
Look out your window.
Is that you?
Yeah, of course that's me, the handsome one.
Is yours small? Mine is small.
Oh boy.
It's in the woods. It uses one of these, I think.
Yeah, let me call you back.
Madsen's invited the negotiating team, like, up top to get into it, and they'll escort us if you want.
Yeah.
Sure, getting right into it. I can't, it's so hard for me to get a read on Mattson. Like, sometimes I kind of find his pulse here and there. A prime example is there's the whole conversation when him and Logan and Romulus sit down, when Mattson makes the pitch and then Logan responds in turn, and then Logan, I don't know, I should have read it immediately, but Logan and Mattson exchange a brief series of glances, and then Logan dismisses, you know, old Romulus here, and I didn't pick up on that at first until people made mention of it later. So it just shows that like Mattson does a good job of flying under my radar. Normally I can read characters like fairly well, like aloof tech billionaire vibes on the spectrum, Elon Musk level of like, I'm starting to figure him out. I think this episode he'll be much more prevalent, so I'll be able to get a better read on him.
Hey, you wanna walk the deck once more? Talk the angles, things?
So nervous about this.
We're good. Good on the plan.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
I tell you what, your dad, now he would just start with a joke.
Yeah.
Just to establish that no matter how tough things...
Give him some credit. like these kids don't have any experience with any of that. Like,
That's the whole thing, right?
Huh. Yeah.
Bringing an offer lower than 144, net result unhappiness. Over 144, net result happiness.
Yes, increasing exponentially with each additional dollar until such time as Carl creams his pants while dropping into his golden parachute.
Aiming for 147, hoping for 148. What with everything would settle for 145, 146.
is that million or billion?
Marsha's been in, and she's talking about putting him in a kilt, like a fucking Bay City roller.
Oh, at the funeral. Oh, Logan's Scottish. Who cares if he's in a kilt? He was Scottish. Even in real life and in the show, unless I'm mistaken, right? He has Scottish heritage in the show. Once again, Connor just not here. I guess it makes sense. I mean, Connor wants to be more involved, but between his presidential campaign, marriage with Willa, technically he doesn't work for like Waystar Royco at all. So I guess it makes sense that he's not here.
Can't he just figure it out?
Yeah, I heard that, Ken. You know, I got a pretty full plate here. Okay, I just had to cancel on a room full of working class whites in Cleveland. So look, I am genuinely concerned that he will look odd and I'll be blamed.
We appreciate you holding it down for us, but
If I go in the embalming room and start throwing my weight around, I'm going to need to make some asks, but I don't want to get blamed.
Sure, okay, carte blanche, you're empowered.
No recriminations. If you want, send photos or whatever.
Don't send photos. Okay, bye.
Ooh.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Full breakfast.
Serious candy.
Ambush.
Anybody invite
Took the bait, fattened for the kill. Hi.
He's more
Good luck,
Finnish, I think.
everybody.
Thank you.
Hi. Good afternoon. Comms and Public Affairs.
Carolina.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, making an effort.
You look well. Very refreshed.
Hi.
Thanks.
Tom.
What the?
Oscar?
Yeah.
Johnson, I'm Tom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Tom of Siobhan.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Tom of
ATM.
Siobhan.
I'm not really part of this whole situation, and yeah. And if you want a little guide of our forest, you know, the mighty oaks of Waystar and
All
the
right.
deadwood.
Here we go. Yeah.
Give me a nod.
I'm gonna get super weird.
You're the guy.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy.
All right. Good to
Oh
see
boy.
you.
Yeah.
I'll make the weirdest first impressions.
Leave some for us. Oh, would you like some? I'm happy to share. I metabolize fast because I'm dynamic.
I can't wait. I love it. I love it.
They tell me that you nearly got a bronze at Sochi.
Another lifetime, you know?
Yeah, that's almost huge, man.
That's
you know?
almost
Those darn
huge.
tenths of a second, huh?
Just rub it in. Remind him of the. No. Oh my God. Kids are the only ones that might be good at this, honestly.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, Skarsgård.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
look at you
get it.
all.
What is it with this? They call me the Rainmaker. What does this look? I mean, I get it. They're outside and it's like rainy and misty, but just
Rolling deep, huh?
the origami killer.
Rock steady crew.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What?
Need to get into it.
Yeah. Am I gonna get a lawsuit if I hug you, or?
maybe. Want to find out?
Okay. But the whole gang, huh?
Yeah.
Outmaneuvered me.
What?
I'm solo, baby.
Didn't
Like,
you?
You guys scared to come talk without the village elders?
Bro.
No. No, we don't want to outman you, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
But seriously, can we?
Just us. Let's
All
do it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's chat.
So weird. Didn't he send the request for all the people, or was that the higher? I don't know. I guess in terms of this particular meeting, it didn't have to be this many people. Like, maybe that's what he's referring
If you want
to.
Him and his dude bluff.
Ooh, banquet room.
No, it's not ideal.
It's not like our dad died yesterday. It was a couple of days ago, so.
Well, at least you didn't find him yourself. BMW is still running.
Oh.
That can be traumatic.
Right, sure.
Man's ripped. All right.
No sorries for Lucas?
No, sure. I'm sorry. Sorry, man.
It's not a competition.
So,
So what's
do you want to
in
maybe...
terms of schedule?
We're thinking we could...
Oh boy,
Relax,
here we
guys.
go.
It's just me. We can talk. All right?
All right, I'm starting to pick up his strategy. Definitely a slight amount of like anxiety in the room, right? Like just kind of tension in terms of the deal. Mostly from Romulus. Ken's playing it pretty cool, but I can see what Madsen's whole thing is now. He's like, "Oh, you did this," and then he's like, "Ah, JK, it's not a problem." But by putting it out there, right? By saying it, by putting words to it, it's like he's kind of manufacturing the tension of the conflict, even if it's not really there. Psych, unless. Like,
Can we get into it? I feel like I want to say shit. Can we get into it? Do you want me to wait?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Weirdo.
We like your offer, but we don't as yet think it reflects the full valuation of the potential of what you're purchasing.
Okay. And your stock dropped 20% on Friday?
And regain 10 Monday.
Okay.
Logan was never going to be part of the company going forward. I mean, on a business sense, his absence is not relevant.
Our key growth drivers are unaffected by our father's.
not to mention, this should be good news for Madsen. Literally one of the first things.
When will your father die?
When will my father die?
Yeah. It would be better sooner, wouldn't it?
Jokes aside, we're here. We're in this room now.
Passing. The dip is the dip. It's not.
Yeah, but I still feel like I'm going to the checkout during a sale and getting asked to pay more.
Well, Lucas, if you were willing to pay $144 last week, shareholders won't
Yeah,
like
can
you
I
looking
interrupt you
opportunity.
right
I'd
there?
rather you didn't, but you already did. So
Oh, look at him. He's playing.
I would like to propose
Oh, here we go.
an offer. I want to buy your entire operation for the price of $1 single dollar.
So where's the punchline?
I'm kidding.
That's really good.
Oh, we got a real comedian over here.
$1 single dollar.
But I do want ATN though.
Well, no. ATN's off the table. Dad carved it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure it makes sense, and I want it back in.
Why?
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 Why? I feel like I don't have to say why, do I? It's the original deal. Like it's
this guy.
We have the shape. This can be fast. You can get the sugar that you came looking for.
The price is what?
Oh, I don't think we're at price.
Like $187 per share. 50-50 cash stock.
Shiv's not gonna like that.
Are you gonna tell me what you think?
Where does that put us with Pierce?
Yeah, sure.
All right, maybe you guys haven't done this before, but how it usually works is I say something.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And then you say something.
What, you gonna interrupt
If
them?
you don't say
No?
anything,
Can I interrupt
things
you?
tend to get a bit
Just say,
congealed.
off.
Hey, there we go. Clap
yeah, we
back.
just weren't, we weren't expecting that, and I'm not sure that works.
It works.
Oh, does it?
Okay. Yeah, well, we're not sure that it does work.
Oh,
It works.
but he's looking. I see. Look at that. Even a little bit. He already knows Kendall's buying into it, buying into the deal. Roman's the one who's hesitant about it. And then right there, he was like, "It works." Not you, Roman. Okay, Kendall, it works. I'm not a huge fan of this character, and I don't like how many times that he goes into a room and somehow ends up with like the advantage or the power in a given situation. Like I don't like seeing him in that light.
Well, yeah, this is a material change. We need to...
Of course, all that. But do you like it? Just between us. Oh, you like it a little bit, don't you? Right? There's something there, huh? You don't have to answer, but maybe an indication?
I think we're just going to take a beat, actually.
Interesting. I can't with this guy.
So the offer is 187, but he wants ATN.
But he wants the deal.
Yeah,
Excellent news. Gents, we take it to the board.
Yeah, well, first we have to run through it and make sure it works.
Where's Shiv?
Where is she?
Back down.
Wow. Talk to her too, yeah. Let's go do that.
Oh my god, these guys are trying to pry 187.
Is this a move so that we have to subtract and he goes low?
Who cares? What do we want?
Well, we want to keep it, right? We do Dad's deal, keep ATN, we add PGN, and you, me, and Shiv, you know?
Yeah.
Apparently ATN has an open line to Jared Menken's campaign team, and they're just dialed in on editorial morning conference. If this comes out, this blows any credibility.
Ooh, yep.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sid's in operational charge. It's a mutual back scratch.
Rome, even Dad had a line.
look, Shiv, we should get into that. It's not okay, but
First things first, you're gonna love this.
ATN back
Yeah.
in? Sure, fine, get rid of it. It's a toxic
Oh.
asset.
It's also Dad's pride and joy he died trying to keep.
Yeah, well, let's just keep one of his old sweaters. Less racist.
you know, there's
Well, you know, when you put it that, I thought Shiv was gonna be more upset about that because their dream team is like sell the company, acquire Pierce, fold in Pierce, ATN, turn it into their own news thing. But they've just sold and got out. But then I guess in terms of like jobs, longevity, which like legacy, what to do. Then there's the question of, well, is Madsen only asking for ATN to be an asshole?
leverage and not looking too thirsty.
Yeah.
He needs to know that if there's no deal, we're good. We survive.
Can we?
Well, Ken and I have been doing a pretty good job.
In the last 24 hours.
Price stabilized. Markets seem to like us.
Yeah, the markets like that you're selling to Madsen.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, Dad wanted to keep ATM.
Yeah, but he also wanted to poison Brezhnev and hang Mandela. Doesn't mean he's always right. I think that overall, he wanted the deal, so...
Well, we don't know. We can't navigate by dad maps. He's not here.
I know he's not here. I have a giant hole in my heart and a 24-hour migraine, and...
I'm just saying, I don't think we know if would he have done the deal, would he not have done the deal? We don't know.
You know what?
He wouldn't have
Yeah,
done it.
Whatever. Just get the deal done.
He was already iffy enough about Madsen to begin with. Like, literally, he was just like, oh, who is this prick? And Roman had to assuage him of his concerns. And then even when they were getting into it, the original deal that Logan Roy made with Madsen, the sale, but he retained ATN. And now that Logan's dead, Madsen sees the stock price dip, and he knows the kids aren't as tough as old Papa Dragon was. Now he's trying to squeeze him for a little bit more and get ATN. But the question is it just to try to, like, get a higher number up there, sweeten the pot, and get even more acquired so Gojo can, like, go in a certain direction with it? Or is it literally just to twist the knife? That is the question. I'm curious to see how Kendall, because he slides in a dad's suit here, how he's going to handle this. Very curious. Oh boy.
Madsen, pretty cold.
Right?
When he's fucking randos, he does noise-canceling headphones.
Right.
Podcasts. He just lies back, cans on, watches them slide the beanpole.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Some say Ebba, some say Oscar, in terms of who's keeping the kill list.
Oh, so there is a kill list?
Oh, yeah, I have it on good authority. There's a kill list, yeah.
Right.
Like...
Who's the authority?
8, 9 names? It's evolving.
Okay, I'm going in. If I need a pawn sacrifice, I'm going to give you the eyes.
Oh my god. Oh, Tom. Oh, you're about to get roasted alive. I'm sure that food would be great, though.
Maneuvers.
Would love to be there.
Okay.
Hey, Beanpole.
What's up? What's the count?
God, he is tall. I always forget.
What?
Just saying. Yeah, in case you guys want to sling some ideas around.
Greg.
Within the safety of the quad.
Yeah?
The quad?
Yeah, the quad squad.
Jesus.
The Roy Patrol, the old team, the family.
The family.
Hey, mind if I perch?
Sure, no problem.
Lucas, do you remember we laughed? We were at Sun Valley. We were mocking Sundar's cargo shorts, the creases in the...
Jesus,
Okay,
Tom.
yeah, okay.
He's trying.
Well,
oh
we were
my
just
God.
discussing, like, is France going to make it?
As in, like,
As in, like, will France make it? Birth rate, youth unemployment, sclerotic state.
What do you think, Tom?
From a U.S. news perspective, is that we really don't give a U.S. is late imperial, and we don't know.
I mean,
because
that's...
we don't really want to know.
That's
You know,
accurate.
we have our own Paris, and When it burns, we'll build another.
We have our own Paris.
Wow, Tom. I read
Greg?
a great article recently in The Economist about
Oh,
this.
excuse me, The Economist, s'il vous plaît, tell us more.
No, well...
No, go on.
Yeah, just in terms of education and quality of life.
Oh.
Old lady France, don't fucking bet against the old fucking, the baguette, you know, the baguette might be mightier than the bagel.
I'm getting like secondhand cringe. I can't with this. God, it physically makes me recoil. The baguette might be mightier than the bagel. I'm gonna use that on somebody out of context one day just be like, what are you talking about?
Who are you? I don't remember you from the list.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, therein hangs a tale. Gregory Hirsch.
He's a cousin. He's Logan's nephew.
Wait, you serious?
He's my cousin. He's good.
There's more of them.
Oh my god.
Wait, are you all related? This is one big.
No.
Oh my
god.
No, just us.
Hamnar på någon så här incestuös släktträff.
Oh, I heard that word. LOL.
Yeah, you agree? Yeah, I do.
Great. Look at them. The team fake laughing in the background as Kendall's like stewing in the corner.
Are you done, or I don't? Maybe it's funnier with subtitles.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
It's fine. I've seen enough of this. But yeah, you do what you like.
Yeah, we're just passing time till you come up with a counter.
You want to do this here? All right,
dicks on the table. Oh, shit. Dude, I want to see Ken and Mattson go at it now, dude. The glasses came off. The Tony Stark
I don't want to
shades.
preempt the board, but it's not necessarily compelling.
Okay, cool. Sticking to our guns. I'm glad they've looped Shiv into this, but it sounds like they're going to stick to their like ATNs not going anywhere, which the old guard is going to love that, aren't they? Because there goes their golden parachute if Mattson decides to play hardball.
We're running the numbers, but we want to explore options for us keeping ATN.
No deal.
Bad.
We just want to hear you on price for Dad's deal, no ATN.
You don't want ATN.
We kind of do.
You don't.
Ooh.
I've been talking to Oscar, and we see a way back.
You see a way back for our phenomenally lucrative and influential news operation?
Well,
You gonna save that?
yeah, it's
Thanks, bro.
it's fine, but the graph is horrible.
Honestly, we're concerned about the fit, about your vision. Half our value coming in stock, 50-50 split. We stand to lose a lot of value if you screw it up, so...
Nope, it's not complicated. I've seen it. It's a lot of yelling. Small men, big veins.
Fat wallets.
Sure, but long term, I don't think news for angry old people works.
As much as I don't like news for angry old people, it's been working for a long time, especially the way that it's going in the US. That's gonna keep working. Gradually, more of the metropolitan areas and like more, I don't know, like cities are kind of coming around to more over liberal mindsets, right? And kind of less about the old guard, but a lot of the country is still very much fire and brimstone. So I think anger sells. Get conspiracy theorist for a moment. As long as the government and the news corporations work to keep Americans angry and divided, then there's always going to be a place for
Simple, cheap, huge. IKEA'd to
Dude, I gotta say, I think maybe you don't understand what you're buying.
Oh.
And maybe that's why there's a disconnect here on value.
Sure, lecture me, Volter guy.
Okay.
Hey, took a big swing. If you look at experiences, you look at the high ceiling on parks, cruises, IP turboed residential from a trusted brand.
Did you call it a trusted brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's a parts shop. Good parts, yes. Bad brand.
Gotta say, I just think fundamentally you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you think. You're a tribute band.
Okay, here we go. Fight.
We okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Nah, this guy can go f himself. Nah, pride and ego's coming into it. I don't care what you think. Your tribute band is wild. Mattson might be successful in his own right, but this is in a different country right here. I'm not trying to be like prejudice or anything. I'm just spitting facts. And this is somebody who I'm from the US and I shit on it daily. I appreciate his vision for what he wants to kind of turn news into. The reason why ATN is working, and I use that term in a very toxic sense, is because it is loud, proud, boisterous, financial, polarizing. It's a very on-the-nose representation of Fox News. Like, is it good? No, for sure not. Does it work? Yes, unfortunately. And either Manson doesn't understand that or he's choosing not to see that. But especially after the last comment right there, ooh, no, these negotiations are about to sour. Like, nah, screw you, man.
We're okay. I'm just trying to make you fucking rich.
Already rich.
Okay, well, on the offer, I think I am what I am.
So be
Okay,
it.
Popeye, well, we'll check in, take it back to the board, right? Hate to see this break down.
Time for sauna!
Time for sauna. Sure. Let's go meet up with Ati and go to the sauna. I will say I have a greater appreciation for like Norwegian, Finnish, Swedish cultures and all that, mainly because a little mini offshoot here, but like Alan Wake 2 late last year, and it was one of my favorite games, if not possibly my favorite game of the year in terms of who made it, Remedy. And you know, Remedy, we got Sam Lake, who's like the main director over there, the lead actor of Alan Wake, like not the voice actor, but the lead physical actor is Ilka Ville, and they got Ati, the janitor from Control, who's also in. It's a whole thing, Remedyverse gaming. If you don't do gaming, I understand, but it's so, if you love compelling narratives and characters and metaphors and deep, crazy mind of an experience, then it would serve you well to look into Alan Wake and the Remedyverse and Control and all those games. Them being talking about the sauna made me think back Alan Wake and their culture. Let's discuss. It's good to get the toxins out, but man, it's rough in there.
Poor bastards. Hanging in the window like Peking duck.
Hey.
Roasted.
Hey.
So, Siobhan, this is Ebba, our head of comms.
Hey. Hi.
Ebba's like an estrogen air freshener we keep around to try to keep us smelling clean.
It's okay. I keep notes. When I walk, it either goes in my book or they pay me off.
You'll never walk. You fucking love it.
Oh,
Well, do I?
I love it.
Oh, sure. Interesting. I'm curious to see what their scene's gonna be like. I'm sure Madsen's also looking for another angle.
Say the fucking number.
Uh-huh. Sure, so what am I, the messenger girl?
He's trying to weasel his way
Yeah,
in.
potentially. It's potentially there.
Shiv, what do you... Alright, we'll see. Oh my god, Tom back in the club. I don't think we've been in a club since Prague, have we? Greg, what? Greg, oh no. I mean, I'm kind of here for it. Get crunk and drunk out in Norway.
What do you think? How does it feel?
Not great, but also I guess that's the thing, right? We're selling. It's like, have we won or lost? It's kind of hard to tell.
I think I'd like to tank the deal.
Keep ATN?
Tank the whole deal. Like, kill it.
Ooh. Just what your father would do, Yes. Oh. Not to mention, I'm sure he's got a taste for power here. This is giving me like communism vibes. In that, one person has to come to power in order to bring everybody to the same level of power. And the way that it works on paper is that a person then gives up said power and everybody shares it equally. Tricky part is, you know, is that person going to give up the power?
Quite the high-risk piece of fucking sword swallowing.
I like running the ship. I think we're good at it, and I don't want to stop. I mean, do you?
There it is.
Well, everyone wants the deal. It's Dad's deal.
He's a bad fit. He doesn't get the company, and I think he's going to fuck it. We've seen him up close, and he's a card trick, and he's going to destroy everything Dad built.
Or at the very least, gut it. Change it
Wanna,
severely.
You want to chew it with Chivy?
I just think...
What?
No.
Can Pinky dance?
Dude, keep her...
No, obviously not.
Well, you're not going to even keep her looped in?
Go from fucking Weekend Warriors to Boston full-time?
It's Dad's deal. It feels...
Yeah, Roman's stuck. Roman, I think, is the biggest like dad sympathizer. We got to keep ATN for dad. We got to get this deal done for dad. We got to do it, like all these things. And like even in death, he's like still trying to make his dad proud and do right by him. Ken is at a point where like I'm kind of getting what I wanted this whole time. Like even though I said that I was done with it and I said I was moving on, no, like Ken's always wanted this since episode 1. Shiv is just trying to get her slice of the pie, right? Like I get it from an ego standpoint. That's something Logan would do, is tank the deal if it got like really, I mean, like we've seen him literally go down in flames just by holding on to his pride and his ego too much. But
You know, I don't know. What do you think he would do?
Exactly whatever the f he wanted.
yeah, probably tell
Right.
Mattson to go f himself, maybe,
Well, we have to make him walk,
unless
right?
he really needs it.
So that he thinks it's his call. I mean, if the old guard smells that we're getting smart, they're gonna their beans, go crying to the board, and we're toast.
Oh yeah, sure. Tightrope walk on a straight razor.
Boy.
500-foot reputational drop.
Okay, why is that making you smile? That shouldn't make you smile. Who likes tightrope walking a straight razor? Nutbag?
I just think it's fucking feel the force time. Choose our adventure. Full bore. F the living shit out of this thing.
Dude, this isn't a Goosebumps little novelette. Like what?
You with me?
You're going down a path I can't follow.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I can find it hard to see the angles on people.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Like I get into things and then
Shiv, what are you up to?
I don't have very good boundaries. I'm doing it now.
Are we about to
Okay, so I think a meaningful bump gets you over the line.
If I keep offering more and more money, eventually I'll get it. Ah. Thanks, top of mind.
Great
You got it.
negotiating tactic. Look at him playing coy, flirting.
What do you think of Ebba?
Oh.
Ebba is
A
not
little
good.
bit of booger sugar.
She's very like she won't let me in. What's your Carolina like?
Oh, she's good. Sure.
Hell yeah.
Well, I
go for a bump.
people are judging me.
Yeah.
So what's going on with your husband situation?
Oh, it's a disaster. I broke his heart, and he broke mine. And we lost our footing.
I was seeing this girl after we broke up because of some things that we said when things were nice and intense, you know. A sort of a nasty, friendly joke about what I shouldn't do. I sent her some of my blood.
Okay.
Half a liter frozen blood brick as a joke.
What was the punchline?
Half a liter?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then...
Well, I mean, obviously, first of all, good one.
Yeah. Well, she got a bit weirded when I did that.
Yeah, I can't
but
imagine why.
I just kept doing it again and again and again. And then it became not a joke, and then a joke again. And now it's...
Bro, this guy just
apparently not
has
a
some
joke.
issues.
Well, who is this?
It's Ebba. Actually, it's a...
Great.
Bit,
work-life separation relationship, surely.
complex situation.
Yeah, you could say that.
But what? I'll just deny it, right? I'll call bullshit and just lawyer it out.
Oh, well, yeah. Deniability is difficult given she has so much of your blood.
What are we doing right now? What are we doing here?
Man, you're head of comms. You know, people don't know you, and if this acquisition goes through, U.S. media are going to be all over you.
Oh,
So
yeah, 100%.
If you're the creepy stalker guy who sits in the dark writing code, dripping into an IV bag, and harassing his direct reports, it's going to have an economic impact.
Yeah, not ideal.
Well,
No dude. What, so Shiv's just giving him a free consultation right now? What is this?
sending people your blood, or just have like a really open meeting. Don't fire her. I can give you some informal advice if you like.
I would like that.
Mm-hmm. This is a guy that I don't think I'd be comfortable getting in bed
I like
with.
you.
Figuratively or literally.
You're not judgy, and you
Thanks.
You can take a joke. I like that.
Great.
Like your dad.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's about to happen, man?
Hey, Kenny.
Greg, hey.
Oh, no.
Listen, I need some help.
Well,
Yeah, sure. What do you got? What do you got for me?
I have a contact. They're going to be calling you on this line.
Any additional context?
Yeah,
or-
no, you're just telling a journalist the truth, which is that nobody's getting along, the two cultures don't mesh, and the deal vibes are bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, sour the vibes to give us juice in the room.
Again, a Logan move, leaking some insider trading information to the media a little bit. Try to change the temperature of the room from inside the room.
Yeah, something
Am I
like
right?
that. Yeah.
Quad squad. It's quad squad type
Quad
shit.
squad, sure, yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Jess, I need
Yeah.
you to liaise with their AV guy.
Okay, yeah.
Set up a screening. Callispatron hibernation, rough cut.
I'm surprised the fact that anybody trusts Greg to do anything, but I suppose he's gotten this far, right? He's clearly doing stuff. He's doing tasks. Like he's getting some kind of work done.
4K in giant screen, full 3 hours.
For when?
Tomorrow morning.
I had these poor assistants that get tasked with these impossible tasks.
You seen this? Nasty little piece about out here, you know, no one getting along,
Oh boy.
bad vibes.
Here we go.
You know where this is coming from?
Can't imagine where. Oh my god. Great.
Them,
Keep
I'm
her
sure.
out. Keep her out of the
They're probably
circle,
trying
huh?
to put the squeeze on you.
Oh,
Here, you were getting pretty close to Lucas last night.
Oh.
Yeah, you jealous? Just, you know, working the case, looking for angles.
Oh.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. It's so intriguing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, no. I think he wants ATN for real, and he's gonna go high to get it.
So what's the plan?
We retain ATN and we'll bite at 146, or he takes ATN, but we need a crazy premium.
What if he gives you a crazy
Yeah.
premium?
Good.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take it to the ridge.
Rocket.
Good luck.
Rocket, fellas.
Shut up.
Rocket for the shut up, Greg. The true inner machinations of the plan are only known to Kendall and Roman, which is we're acting like we're gonna play ball. Shiv still believes that they're trying to like legitimately find negotiating tactics here, as does everybody else in the company and on the boards. I feel like there's gonna be another confrontational scene between Madsen and Ken.
I hear that Jimenez thinks he's going to be tap dancing across Lake
You know,
Michigan.
you should be careful, Tom.
Why?
Because people are coming down from Mali, and your pupils, they're dilated, and your shoes are like looking at the sun. No, they're dangerous.
What are you telling me?
Oh.
What are you telling me?
I'm helping you,
Whoa.
Tom. This is why people don't take you seriously, because your shoes are so fucking white.
Oh!
Your earlobes are thick and chewy. Yeah, like barnacle meat. First, your little chat with Lucas.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's boring, but he's very conventionally attractive.
Dude, Viper's going at it.
He's broad. I used to think you were broad, but you're, you know, compared to him, you're wiry. You're like a fucking spelunker.
I smell hate sex on the horizon. Oh, I smell some juicy hate sex on the horizon. Oh boy.
Fucking Christ.
Oh,
God.
What now?
What?
Connor, Dad, but it's not Dad. It's sent the picture. Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
No, I don't.
Damn.
I don't.
Was it dad in a suit, not a kilt, or?
Is it okay?
No, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's not. It's just.
Sour the mood a little bit. Never been in a cable car. Sure would like to try it. Whoa, we're gonna negotiate literally
Sending out cool tweets.
on the edge of a cliff.
Hey, people are fucking tiny, right? Well, not us. Not us.
I can't with this guy.
I saw the movie.
Early cut, still some work, but
Yeah?
we're excited. It's the big one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it needs to be strategically.
Yeah,
A few
Marvel
issues,
Phase
but-
5, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the first 2 hours of the movie is a sleeping robot, but we can fix it. We got control of the cut. But the lowdown is soon there's going to be a press thing about it being in crisis or whatever, something like that.
LA, the studio is out of control. We only flag it so you know we're not hiding.
All right, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Trying to
Are you for
dissuade him.
real?
What?
The movie.
Oh.
What about these fucking press stories? Are you Scooby-Dooing me here? Is that where you went? Hanna-Barbera fucking business school. You're telling me the theme parks are haunted? Your big movie is shitty? Or are you tanking the deal?
Little on the nose.
Look, on our models and the bank's models,
Oh.
I think there needs to be more
Yeah.
value for
Yeah.
the board to get conviction on this.
Right, the banks. Yeah.
Well, he can see through it though.
We might need to slow it down.
Tension
a
right
little.
now.
It's a behemoth.
And we got the election coming up, and then there'll be the transition, and we have relationships. So, you know, in terms of regulatory
I
issues,
prefer doing this with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you did.
And he was a prick, but at least he knew what he wanted.
Okay.
Oh.
Headens corner. Our dad was not a prick. Okay.
Sure, but he was.
There are just some issues,
Oh.
is the honest truth. Fucking
Yeah.
streamers, studio news. It's
I
it's a
need
lot.
to make this happen fast.
It's a long distance run.
See, this is interesting now because now there's a little right there. That's a tell, and he's already given away his hand. He said, "I need to make this happen fast." He was trying to play hardball before, trying to be a little dick about it, and now here we are. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, the idea of them shutting down the deal that he's been trying to play hardball and go, back and forth on. Now it's like,
It's not as
I think he'd be embarrassed if he saw you two now.
Wow. Why don't you push him off the
Two big
cliff?
boys playing Scooby-Doos. Am I gonna have to go around you? Talk directly to the board. Talk to the old ones.
Rome.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, I was just thinking, do you remember when you asked when my dad was gonna die?
I remember
Yeah,
that.
that was a joke, Roman.
You really couldn't push this a week, could you? You just couldn't, there was no part of you that could just be like, hey, let's reschedule and move this because, their dad just died and, I mean, my sister's she's f***ed up about it and her brother's a mess and I'm gone. I'm dead. It's over for me. It's okay. It's fine. But you just drag us out here, you inhuman f***ing dog man, you. Crazy.
Easy, brother.
You fucking killed him too. You're the one who did it. You did. You drained the life out of him. You dragged this thing out for 6 fucking months, and then you bring us out here now. You couldn't wait a few days. You actually couldn't do that for us. No idea, huh? God.
Busy schedule.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. We're not selling to you, okay? We're not doing that. We are gonna grind you down, man. We are sanding the gears. Every email's gonna take 6 months. We're all gonna spend hundreds of millions of dollars, and in the end, you're gonna get fucking bored and move on. It's not happening, okay?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate you.
Oh my god.
And if you tell the board I said any of this, I'm just gonna say it was a negotiating tactic. And you know what? Maybe it is, but it's not. So fuck you.
Oh, wait. You just f***ed yourself.
Did I?
Good.
Really? Good.
Did you hear what?
Did you hear
what little brother
what I said?
here?
Did you hear it?
Was that clear?
Yeah. It's a negotiating tactic, you stupid.
All right.
It is.
Okay.
You piece of shit.
You heard that, right?
Oh man. Oh man. Roman is getting a lot off his chest right there. Nice. Oh, look at the look in his eye. Oh man. Ooh. That's good. You know what? Props to Roman. Look at that. But yeah, he was working through some stuff. Oh. Oh man. Now screw this guy. He's a dickhead over here.
It wasn't the plan, but maybe it plays.
If a deal collapses in the woods and no one hears it, is it an SEC violation?
And is that Madsen flying on his little private chopper trying to get to the old guard and tell everybody first? Like, is that Madsen's true recourse, or was that a bluff where it's like, do I have to go around you to get this done? Oh, we're already flying home? Does everybody know?
Maybe danger, maybe no deal.
No. Ken's unreadable. It's Roman you want to eyeball. I think they got it over the line.
Ken, Hugo said Ken's unreadable. It's Roman, you got to eyeball.
Madsen.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right, here we go. What's his response?
Okay. I'd be glad to pass that message along. Would you like to speak to one of them yourself? They're...
Nah.
Revised offer.
No.
192. $5 bump. Okay.
Wow, he really wanted Etienne.
Hey, it's a home run, boys.
Oh,
Hail the conquering heroes.
Your dad would be really proud.
Damn. Shiv is gonna think that she had a part to play in that, and this is Madsen just sticking the middle finger up, twisting the knife, and being like, "You want to play hardball? You want to do this? You want to tank this deal? I'm gonna offer even more money and get this, and make you like if you're gonna tank it, I want everybody to know you're gonna tank this deal."
You're welcome. 192. Amazing.
Damn.
Very good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's run the numbers and take it to the board. Shall we?
Good. Yeah, terrific.
Okay.
Wow. We came, we saw, we
Damn.
pillaged, we raided the Vikings.
Mission failed successfully.
Great job, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jess.
Oh, bastards.
So there's apparently a deal.
What?
Madsen takes ATN, the whole caboodle.
What are we talking to Tom about here for? Must be on the kill list there, Mr. Womsgans.
Yeah, we're looking at some moves at ATN. I'm not happy. So.
You're really going to do this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sid's getting too close to Mencken, so she's gotta go.
Oh.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to let her know?
Sure. Sure.
You want to get dinner when we get back?
Well, I don't know.
Hang on. Important call.
Oh, you're a natural born sub, Tom.
Hey.
Are you with your brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Could you send me a photo of their faces?
Oh, you dirty dog. You sick little...
Congrats.
Oh,
What's going on there? What is that?
Oh,
is that,
no.
Is that the kill list? It is, isn't it?
Oh.
It's just Jess mentioned
yes, it is.
something. Early draft, Gojo finance list of potential severance costs. It's highly provisional, and it's caveated, it's subject to change.
So much news is all dropping at once. All right, yeah. So who's losing their job in this acquisition? Then maybe there'll be a reason to tank the deal.
It would just be an interpretation.
Well, come on, Jerry, don't leave us hanging.
Potentially surplus to requirements are Ray.
God damn it.
Everybody. Watch it be everyone.
Hugo.
That slalom motherfucker.
Frank.
Naturally, it's just speculation.
Carl.
Everybody. It's everybody.
Let the good times roll.
Wait, what about Carolina?
She's not on the list, so retained.
Oh.
Retained.
And you? Congratulations.
Thank you. Also not on the list.
Damn, just two.
What about Tom must be on the list. Oh my.
They kept Tom.
Great f***ing trip. Highly f***ing productive. So much for being raised by wolves.
Congratulations, you guys.
Oh my god.
192.
You did
A
it.
cabin full of conflicting emotion. Damn. Props to Shiv. You know what? Nice. Oh, the irony. Damn. But now they just found out everybody that's going to be like almost everybody's going to be let go. So are they going to even want the deal to go through? They'll still have their golden parachute, sure, but that also means that they don't have jobs. I loved that scene, McCulkin and Skarsgård, though. That was great.
We pick up a couple of threads in episode 5, Kendall going into work, which we dropped in the pilot.
Yeah!
That's what he was doing. He was going into work. He thought he was going to become the boss, and that's what you see him doing, is being co-boss with his brother.
Exactly.
In the writer's room, we have a board, some scenarios that we could do one day, a product launch, a corporate retreat, and that seemed to marry very happily with this episode. It offers comic opportunities as you get everyone together.
Roman's in a particular state of mind. The day after the wake, I think I've gotten through it already. I pre-grieve maybe, and I feel like I'm fine. And then Madsen pulls this move.
You know, it's almost like the Hunger Games, and they're trying to survive the cut.
And it's just to show how powerful he is, and just to show, well, he's gone now, I'm the one and only. And that's just not a really good feeling.
The scene that I always think of in this episode is that initial negotiation between Madsen, Kendall, and Roman, and I love the way in which all three parties weaponize humor, truth, obfuscation.
Alex gave us a counterforce. In a way, he takes the place of Logan, not just as an antagonist, but as an actor with such gravitas and power. If you don't have anything to push up against, if you don't have that friction, then you don't have drama, you don't have anywhere to go.
I think as you watch with Madsen, maybe you wonder, can these guys do it? Are they going to be able to be anything near what their dad was? And I don't think it's conclusive. They don't seem to nail it, but they maybe have their own way of operating, which is in the end not total failure. It's an episode of lots of power shifts, and I guess ever since the moment that Logan died, Tom was in a potentially precarious position because his protector, who he'd betrayed his wife to get closer to, was suddenly gone.
As everybody's starting to re-strategize,
think Greg sees Tom as a weak point for maybe the first time in the season. He's really trying to figure out where to land here. Tom asks him to be his punching bag in front of Mattson. He's not really willing to do that. He kind of wants to give it back to Tom. So some of the dynamics that have been set up are kind of shifting. Kendall's taking him under his wing, pushing the quad agenda with the siblings.
Yeah, but Ken tried to take you under his wing before a couple times, and it never quite seems to go through because you go wherever the wind blows you. But if you actually are developing a spine, even if you are becoming a not great person, which has been very evident over the last like season and a half. I mean, maybe Greg actually could develop some agency, just not in a positive way. And maybe his arc is that he finally becomes his own person, but ultimately that is his downfall.
Not sure if it's working, but gonna keep saying it. You want it to be catchy, you know, easy to remember. Quad, family quad, 3 siblings plus 1.
I think Kendall is the one who's more on maneuvers for the company, and Roman is happy to go with that idea because I was really hoping someone would come up with a plan that would entail telling Mattson to go himself. Kendall has one, and great, let's get rid of this guy.
I like
Roman
that dynamic.
Goes to this meeting. I think he thinks we're gonna bullshit, act real sweet, act like this is going well, and we're gonna stab him in the back later. Roman, he just gets pushed a little too far, and this was not according to any sort of plan. That confrontation, to a certain extent, it would be defending Dad's honor, but also a personal affront to the entire family that he's using death to show how powerful he is and make a cool business move. And a little sarcastic jabs would be almost okay, I think. To Roman, that's a little bit like, yeah, I can make that joke too. Very clever. I think that's where Roman is, oh, you're using this as a power move right now. He even says that to Mattson. It's like, you couldn't wait a day. Couldn't let us just bury our father, and then we can do the business. There's this anger and there's this grief that's sort of happening. So when we're shooting in Norway, I'm sure it was very beautiful, but all it did was sort of accentuate how miserable I was. And when we got to the top of the mountain, I didn't even, see it until we finished shooting. And I think that's because Roman was so hyper-focused on having to talk to this guy. The setting could have been anywhere. We could have been in the bathroom. And then when we were done, I just left. We went, down to the base, and I went, wait a minute. People were telling me it was beautiful up there. So I went and took a stroll back up to the top of the mountain and go, oh, wow, it's really lovely up here. This is great. But I just couldn't see it.
Damn. Good job, man. Some people in the comments were saying that the reason why he's so good is because he has so much to, in real life, trauma to draw from, which is unfortunate, but also definitely shows. Is Roman my favorite character? I don't know. On a bittersweet note, we are now halfway. Oh, my heart. I'm gonna miss this. I mean, there's so many great shows still on the horizon, but what a journey this has been. They tried to tank the deal, didn't work. They ended up getting a number that's 192. Is that 192 billion, by the way? Surely not. Well, no, it is a multi-billion-dollar company, so that's got to be, it can't be million, it's got to be billion, yeah? Then the inverse of that is the kill list is revealed as all the people that would be laid off during the acquisition, potentially, but it's all pretty much, it's in an outline. Roman's working through some trauma, gave it all out to Matt and was like, screw you, dude, I hate you. Dad's not even in the ground yet. Props to Connor, by the way, for staying home, just trying to take care of funeral arrangements. The kids fly off to go do business, and Connor's like, yeah, I guess not only will I put my wedding on hold and not go through with my personal life, and also in the middle of my presidential campaign, I suppose I'll handle the affairs for Dad's burial and funeral. Shiv, I don't know if she fully got into bed with Mattson, but I mean, they definitely were together in the room for a little while, bonding. She believes that she helped in negotiations. Her and Mattson are getting kind of close. And now in a weird sort of power play move, now that Tom showed a little bit of backbone and was like, well, your earlobes look thick. Now, I think Shiv almost likes that in a way, when a top is kind of challenged a little bit, and Tom, well, at the same, because she's also a little brat energy, right? So that's interesting. Now she's power flexing. She's like, why don't you fire Sid and we can have dinner? We can have dinner when we get home. We'll see how we feel. She's, I don't know. They're both flexing, but oddly enough, that's kind of Shiv warming back up to Tom a little bit. And now Greg's also trying to look for weaknesses in Tom and just in the company. And Greg's always been self-serving from day one. I started off hating him, and then kind of came around to him a little bit and liked Greg a little bit. Devious dog and all that. And now he's right back out of my good graces. So, as always, vote QR, what show you want, old MovieMan. That's me to watch next. And yeah, thanks again for all the love and support. Comments below. Let's talk about it for sure, as always, but what more is there to say? Let me know if you would like to see a ending video for Succession after the show and the series is done, where we have a retrospective. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, the next suck sesh, as it were, and goodbye. travelers.